Yo, what's going on? It's Throwback Thursday today on my channel, and it was almost like impeccable timing because the greatest video ever, like the greatest throwback video ever was just released. If you haven't seen it already, Jimmy Fallon, he mentioned that he went to high school in LA and then he started reminiscing, and it, you know, went into his vision of being in high school. But it was actually, he was at Bayside High School, which is the high school in Saved by the Bell. When it first came out, I avoided it because for some reason I thought it was gonna be like some type of green screen thing where like he was at Bayside, like, you know, an actual episode, like an old episode, and he just green screened himself in, until I started seeing people saying that he reunited the cast, and I was like, oh shit, it's like the real cast. So I started watching it, and then boom, here comes Zach Morris in like his vintage, you know, the epitome of early 90s wardrobe. And then Slater comes out, then Jesse comes out, then Mr. Bowden comes out. And this is like, man, I grew up watching, you know, I grew up on 90s shows, and it's crazy. Like, that and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air are like the coup de grace of 90s shows for me. And I used to have the biggest crush on Callie Kapowski. I used to think Lisa was super hot. I thought Zach was like the coolest person to ever live. You know what I mean? And then, so yeah, this was crazy watching. My first like instinctive reactions were, I thought Zach looked really old when I first saw him. And then I was like, it's crazy because I just saw him like in movies recently and he doesn't look that old. Like, I don't think he aged that poorly. But then I realized it's the context of it all. They have him wearing young kid clothes and they have his hair combed like a young kid, but then he looks like a 40-year-old, which is what he is, you know what I mean? And then I realized it's just context. Like if they put him in a suit and tie and they had his hair combed, he'd look his age. Like he wouldn't look that old, you know what I mean? Then Slater came out. We see Slater every day, so there was nothing there. But it was funny seeing him in his double-breasted pants and whatnot. And then when Jesse came out, I was shocked. Like Jesse, in certain angles, in certain poses, genuinely looked like she was high school Jessie, like Saved by the Bell. There'll be certain gestures that you make where you're like, oh yeah, she is older. I recognize it now. But yeah, if you're looking at her from like her profile on the left side or something, like she genuinely looked like the old Jessie, or the young Jessie rather, I would say. And then of course Mr. Bowden was like super big, man. That's crazy. Especially since I just saw him on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia a couple years ago, and he was significantly smaller. And then Callie Kapowski was pregnant. You guys may not know this, but I'm the dad. Sorry babe, I got Callie Kapowski pregnant. I've been meaning to tell you guys. No, I used to love Callie Kapowski back in the day. And then until the college years. When I got to the college years, I didn't like her as much anymore. I don't know why. Why did I not like her as much in the college years? I think I was too young for it. I wasn't ready for the college years when they came out. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just talking to the wall over there. Yeah, but no, that was my favorite show. Like, I wanted to grow up to be Zach Morris. And it's kind of ironic because I ended up so much more like Slater, you know what I mean? I was an athlete. Slater was like, he was a jock, but he was a super nice guy, you know what I mean? Except Jesse, I always called him a misogynistic pig. No, but he was just being a guy, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I was super excited to see that. This is another super random vlog video, but this is what I do on this channel. You guys like it, don't lie to me. Tomorrow I'm gonna be back for Fitness Friday. I'm about to go to the gym right now, get my first gym footage with my new vlog camera. I'm really excited about that. And then I'm catching a plane tomorrow morning, going to Orlando for Playlist Live with all the YouTubers and Viners and whatever other people do on the internet. That's really exciting. So tomorrow will be my fitness video, and then I'll be back next week on Monday to talk some music with you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. Leave a comment down below with your favorite 90s show or your favorite childhood show if you guys were young kids. If you guys were born later than me, that's what I meant. Whether it be Boy Meets World, or if you're really young and your favorite show is SpongeBob. I don't know what you little kids watching. It's the natural, y'all. Peace. Saw that he wasn't letting up. He was coming at me full force. I was like, hey man, I don't wanna. Boom! I popped him. The guy was bigger than me too, so I had to throw the first punch.